Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and doing good. This is just a video of me demonstrating a breathing technique to help calm the body, and then we'll just move into some yoga stretches to release any tension. So first of all, just bring yourself into a cross-legged position and just lift up out of the waist. Relax the shoulders down the back and just place the hands on top of the legs. Take a deep breath in through the nose for 1 count. Soften the lips and just breathe out of the mouth for 1 count for 4 natural breaths. So just notice the rise of the chest when you breathe in through the nose and the fall as you exhale the breath out of the mouth for 4 natural breaths. And just make sure you're still lifting up out of the waist, the shoulders are still relaxed down the back. So we're just going to place the right hand on the chest, just straighten out the opposite arm and just make sure the hand's active. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, look straight out in front, and as you exhale out of the mouth, start to look over the right shoulder. Relax the shoulders again into the back, and we're just breathing for 4 natural breaths, looking over the right shoulder. So just observe the rise in the chest when you breathe in, and the fall as you exhale the breath out. After the 4th exhale, breathe out, start to bring the head back round to centre. Remove the right hand away, place the left hand on the chest and straighten out the right arm to the side with an active hand. So we're going to take a deep breath in again through the nose, exhale out of the mouth and just start to look over the left shoulder now. Relax the shoulders down the back. You can drop the gaze down toward the floor, or you can just look over the furthest shoulder, the left. We're just straightening out the right arm with an active hand out of the side. After the 4th out breath, breathe out and just start to bring yourself back round to centre. Remove the left hand away now. And we're just going to place the opposite hand, the right hand, on the outer side of the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just start to relax the head over to the side. And just notice any sort of stretch wherever it is. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. Even if you're slightly bringing the head forward or you're bringing it all the way over the chest, just having a little play around with where you feel the sensation the most. And we're breathing for 4 breaths. Imagine you're breathing in this stretch through the nose throughout the full body. Exhale and just start to slowly bring the head back up. Remove the hand away from the head now. We'll just place the left hand on the outer side of the head. Take a deep inhale and exhale, relaxing the head over to the side. Really just let the head hang. Focus on where you feel any sort of pull or sensation or stretch. Just have a little play around with where you feel it the most, and just keep the head there. Imagine you breathing in this sensation, whatever it is, wherever it is. Soften the lips, breathe out and exhale, and just start to bring the head back up to centre. Remove the hand away, and we're just going to circle the head now. So as you roll the head forward, you're breathing in through the nose. Exhale, slowly bring the head back, breathing out of the mouth. Just doing exactly the same but in the opposite direction whilst coordinating the breath at the same time. And just make sure you're doing this nice and slow. The slower you do this, the more that you feel any sort of pull or stretch. When you've done that on both sides, just start to roll the head back up to centre now. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the neck. Just take the elbows out to the side. Take a deep inhale, really lift up out of the waist, breathing in through the nose. Soften the lips, breathing out of the mouth, and just let the head come over the chest. Take the elbows, the arms out to the side even more. Let the head drop, and you should feel a nice ease coming up down the back of the neck. So just imagine you inhaling this, and exhale out of the mouth. Slowly start to bring the head back up and take the hands away from the back of the neck and roll out the shoulders 3 times. So I'm just going to extend the legs out up the floor now with flexed feet. And just make sure the feet are pointing up towards you. Make sure you sat on your sits bones and really just lift up out of the waist with a nice active core. Take a deep breath in through the nose and start to stretch the arms and hands over the legs. Exhale, just let the top half of the body start to relax over the legs so they're coming further down the legs. Let the arms and hands reach for the toes. The lower legs are just out of the sides. And then we're just going to drop the gaze down toward the space in between the legs. Drop the head even more. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. And we're just breathing for 4 natural breaths. Notice the rise of the chest when you breathe in through the nose. The fall as you breathe out of the mouth. On the 4th out breath, just start to walk the hands back up the legs to come out of the stretch slowly. And we'll just do that once more and just have a notice, pay attention to what's going on in the lower back as well as the back of the legs. So really just lift up out of the waist. Make sure the feet are pointing up toward you. Take a deep inhale through the nose and start to stretch the arms and hands over the legs. Exhale out of the mouth. Reach forward with the arms and hands as though you're grabbing onto something. Let the top half of the body come over the legs. Relax the hands and arms where they feel comfortable. And then we're just dropping the head. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. And just try and aim for the top half of the body to come over further down the legs even more. So we're noticing what's going on in the lower back, whether it's coming up throughout the top of the back. Are you getting a stretch down the back of the legs? Imagine you breathing this in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and just start to walk the hands back up the legs to come out of the stretch. Now just bring yourself onto all fours now to a tabletop flat back. So just make sure the hands are out to shoulder height, the knees are at your natural hip level, and we're just relaxing the feet. Make sure the gaze is looking in between the space of the hands and really get the grounding with the hands as well. Widening out the fingers, make sure the middle part of the hand is grounded onto the mat. So we're just going to start to soften the belly down as much as you can, down toward the mat. Relax the hips back and just look straight out in front of you and take a deep inhale through the nose. For 1 count. And as you exhale out of the mouth, soften the lips, start a curve from the lower back first, and just let the bend happen now throughout the full spine. Drop the head and just exhale the breath out of the mouth. And inhale again. So we're going to start to relax the belly down, creating an arch in the spine, taking the hips back, and look straight up and take a deep inhale through the nose. Notice the rise of the chest, and you're going to exhale, so start a curve from the lower back now, and just let the bend happen throughout the full back, and drop the head. Really let the head hang heavy. Relax the shoulders and take a deep inhale again. Make sure the shoulders are still relaxed down the back and look straight out in front of you as you breathe in. And exhale, but start to bring yourself back to a flat back. Tuck the toes under, slowly lift up into down dog. So you're going to start to walk the feet in toward the hands slightly. Relax the heels of the feet. Relax the shoulders down the back. And just make sure you're looking down at the feet and you've got that strong stability with the hands. Now you can slowly start to walk out the legs and feet if you want more of a release for the lower back. Make sure we're keeping the breath nice and fluent as well. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Really get that attention with the heels of the feet as well, relaxing them down toward the mat. Just notice any sort of stretch that's going on in the body, wherever it is. Make sure the head's relaxed. And slowly start to create a bend in both knees now. Dropping yourself back down onto all fours. Relax the feet. And we're just going to move into knee to nose pose. So we're back on all fours. Starting with the right leg. As you pull the right knee in toward the chest, you're going to breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale and stretch the leg back out to your natural hip level, you're breathing out. Now you're going to raise the opposite arm out in front of you as we exhale and stretch out. Now as you're pulling everything in now toward the chest, you're breathing in through the nose. And we're just looking down at the mat the whole time. It's all about coordinating the breath. So as you stretch the leg and the opposite arm out, you're breathing out. As you're pulling everything in, you're breathing in through the nose. And we're doing this 4 times on each leg. So breathing out now. And breathing in, and just drop yourself back down onto all fours to move over to the opposite. So starting with the left, as you pull the left knee in, you're breathing in through the nose. As you exhale and stretch the leg back out to your natural hip level, breathe out and slowly start to raise the opposite arm up out in front. And inhale, so you're pulling everything in now in toward the chest. And exhale, stretching everything out, breathing out of the mouth, breathing in through the nose, pulling the opposite arm and left leg in now. And exhale. One last time, breathing in and exhale, so really stretching the arm and leg out, and just bring yourself back down, widening out the legs, the width of the mat, and just taking the buttocks back to rest on the heels of the feet, You can either stretch the arms and hands out at the floor, take the hands behind the back of the head and just rest the head down onto the mat. So we're coming into child pose. Relax the shoulders down the back and just widen out the legs just so you've got enough room for the hips to open out. And we're just breathing for 4 breaths. So just notice the rise of the chest as you breathe in, a deep inhale, and the fall as you breathe out of the mouth, and just let the body relax a little bit more. Keep the shoulders relaxed down the back. And slowly just start to bring yourself out of it by bringing yourself back up slowly onto all fours, then back into a cross-leg position. And we'll just finish off there. So just bring yourself back into a cross-leg position, still thinking about lifting up out of the waist with a nice active core. To finish off, as you take a deep inhale through the nose, just start to stretch the arms up toward the ceiling. Relax the shoulders down the back, palms facing down, breathe out of the mouth, relaxing the arms and hands back down. And we'll just do that once more. So as you breathe in, stretching the arms up. Relax the shoulders, breathing out of the mouth, palms facing down, and just let the arms and hands start to relax back down toward the mat. Bring the hands together, rub them till you create a warm sensation. When you do, just place them over the eyes and take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and just release the hands away from the face to finish. Thank you.